Welcome back. Everybody said I cook stuff but I don't do any desserts, so we're going to do one. It's going to be banana pudding. It's my mother-in-law's recipe. It's going to be good. Sorry I didn't get a couple of videos out this week. I was in Mississippi, and my daughter-in-law was having a baby. Had a baby girl, 8 pounds and 13 ounces. Oofda. Big baby, red hair. Red hair. So, just going to kind of read this off to you. We're going to use 3 egg yolks. Put the whites off to the side. We're going to have 1½ cups of sugar. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. 2 cups of the old cow milk, whole milk. And then we're going to stir that in here over some heat until it gets thick. And then we're going to add a little bit, a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we'll come back and once it stiffens up, we're going to pour it over some vanilla wafers and bananas. And only thing I can say is let's get busy. Let's get this thing started. So we're going to do our egg. Like this. Like that. Or 1. And I'll show you what we'll do with the egg whites in a minute. 3. Okay, rinse your mitts off again. I spend 90% of my time washing my mitts. Oh, I can tell you the time I forgot to wash my mitts, and but it wasn't very interesting, so we won't go there. Okay, now 1½ cups of sugar. So we get our measuring thingamadoo-bobs over here. And this is 1 cup. One cup. And that's a half. Make it nice and level. That's a half. Alright, and then we'll put that over there. And that says we have to have 2 cups of milk. Take this one out of the way. Give the old cow a little what for. One cow. 2 cows. Put the lid on that so I don't lose the lid. Lose the lid, and then I got to keep my tongue over it, and I don't know. Just all kinds of crazy things happen. Okay, and we need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So that'll be this big one. All right, cheer. I'm going to rake it off. 1. And 1 make 2. Set that off. And it says we're going to use a pinch of salt. Now the last time I pinched salt, I got slapped. So when I'm talking pinch of salt, we're just going to go like that. And then you see, just like that. That's what I would call a pinch of salt. Now, I'm going to come over here. Oh, here's my whipper. I like this whipper better. Get my whipper and give this a what for. Turn the eye on. Over here, like gender. Let's just give this a mix up. So the cornstarch and the sugar are not stuck to the bottom and is not lumped up. We can't have it lumped up. Okay. Just like that, fancy free. Like that. Now that's starting to heat up. Move the milk out of the way, throw the eggshells in the old rubbish bin. Wipe up the eggshell mess, or the egg mess. We'll move that right there. Not there. We got these nanners that I'm going to take and I'm going to peel like that. Who opens your bananas like that? Huh? Who does that? Well, I can tell you, but it's kind of a secret. Have you ever been to the zoo and watched a monkey? They don't open it from this end. They grab this end and give it a pinch, pull it. Opens much better. Much gooder. And this bowl, let's get rid of that altogether. I need it right at the moment. We're going to take some vanilla wafers and dump some in a bowl like that, and then we're going to put them all up on the side. Let's check our stuff. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Get us a knife and cut up our nanners like yonder. I'm going to take a couple, throw them in the bottom like this. Okay, put those on the bottom. Get your net. Because once this thickens up, what we're going to do is we're going to put bananas on top and some more wafers in there, and they'll settle in. So gotta keep a mixing on this. Stir on it a little bit. Make sure it's coming up to boil, and not to boil, but to get thick. You don't want it to boil. You'll scorch it. That's like back when I was in the ironing union. I'd scorch all my shirts, so they fired me. Yeah. Told me I was just too hot for the job. So I took up cooking instead. You believe all that? I don't know, I just made that up, but it sounded really, really good. So, sounded good. I don't. Back when I worked, so I ironed a lot of my own clothes because I couldn't get anybody to iron them for me. So, now that I don't work, I don't iron no more. I don't even know if we own an iron, to be honest. Now that I think about it. That's how I think about things. Like that. Do you think about things like that? Like that? Like that? Go ahead. Oh, wait. Tell me. Huh? I believe you. I believe you. Over here somewhere in this old cabinet, we have some of this vanilla, which we're going to need here in a minute. We're going to have 1 teaspoon. I'll put all my measuring sticks over here. But we still have a teaspoon here. Okay. Let's check this again. Ooh, she's starting to get thick. She's starting to work. She's starting to work. So, do you guys make banana pudding, or do you buy it at the store, or do you go to the all-you-can-eat buffet? And at the Chinese place, they have some good pudding there, but it's all out of a box. So this is not out of a box. See that starting to thicken up a little? Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a little thickness. Yeah, see how she's starting to thicken up? We got to keep mixing. When it starts to get like this, you really got to keep mixing, because it will stick. Okay, you see she's bubbling and she's thick. Take that off, and we're going to get a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to add that in there. Now we can throw our sticks away. We don't need our measuring sticks. And we'll mix this all up real good like that. See how that's thick in there now like that? Yes, you can see that. Nice and thick. Okay. Now, we're going to pour this over bananas and the, what do you call them things? Wafers. Like this. We got to get all the goodness out of there. You know it. You know all the goodness has got to come out. Okay? Do that. Put some water in there. And then, let's see. That's our milk. Yeah. All right, then we're going to take some more of these wafers. And we're going to spread them around. Why do you have to have a box? Who needs the box? Okay. We don't need a box where we're going. No, we don't. Make sure there's lots of. Let's get our bananas and go right on top of that. Right like that. Maybe I should make some more pudding and put on top of that. That would be, oh, goodness. Wouldn't that be fun? But there is your banana pudding. Now, what we do with the, turn that off. I don't know, some of you like meringue, some of you don't. If you do, take the egg whites, which are here, beat them until they're thick, and put a little sugar in it. Beat it till it's thick. Put it on top, and then you, especially if you have it in a oven-safe dish, and then let that toast up when it's got a good little crust on it. And you pull up little ears on the meringue so it'll get toasted on top, if you like that. Neither me or my wife like meringue, so we don't put it on it. But the long and short of things, banana pudding. And right there it is. You sit and let this cool, room temp. You can put it in the refrigerator, it's okay. let it go in there. But when you do, but let it cool off before you put it in the refrigerator. Don't put a lid on it because it'll sweat and cookies will get soggy, and you don't want that. So just let it cool, and then once it gets room temperature, put it in the refrigerator and leave it cool till it's consistency of the refrigerator, and then put a lid on it. And then you can serve it up, right after dinner. Make it before dinner and then serve it up right after dinner. Good for you. It's easy to do. So this is what we got for today on this lovely Sunday. Maybe you're going to do some fried chicken and some some whipped potatoes, some green beans and some corn, or maybe some fried okra for lunch or for early dinner on a Sunday dinner. Here's some dessert. Dip it up, put them in bowls. Away you go. Away you go. This for you. I do dessert, and I will be doing some more. So all I can say, my dear friends, when you have family members that have recipes wrote down in their own handwriting, okay, keep them. Because once they're gone, that memory of them is only here, and all the recipes, if they take the recipes with them, we don't know how to do it. So keep your recipes and pass them on. Family tradition, pass them on. So get in the kitchen, make a damn mess. You never know what's going to come out. So, with that being said, I'll say this. Until next time, America, take care. We still have a teaspoon. Okay.